Grief once again from the Washington State community and across the sporting world today as parents of WSU quarterback Tyler Hilinski released troubling new information after their son's death. Sports Illustrated broke the story with Hilinski's family this morning that an examination of their son's brain revealed he had CTE, the degenerative brain disease commonly found in former NFL players. The promising young quarterback ended his life in January. Jack Ferris working for you on this story tonight and tells us what the family and WSU had to say about this revelation. Jack?
Yeah, we all know CTE has been in the news for years. It's a disease that's been linked to unpredictable, suicidal, and even homicidal behavior from athletes, veterans, and anyone who has experienced repetitive head trauma. Today, the sporting world took notice as 21-year-old Tyler Hilinski was diagnosed with a disease commonly associated with men and women more than twice his age.
And a touchdown wins it. Snap back to Hilinski. Drops back. Has time. Passes left. Caught, made at the catchment of the 20-yard line. Morrow to the 10. Runs for the win. Dives for the pylon.
Trying to understand mental health can leave us spinning, confused.
It's a comeback for the ages. An all-time Cougar win. Down 21 in the fourth quarter.
But far too often, loved ones are put in that position, trying to make sense of what seems so senseless.
You ask yourself, what did I miss? What did I do wrong? Why didn't I see it?
The family, with the full support of the Washington State community, chose to stop asking why and start asking how. How could they bring the mental health conversation to the forefront? They did so through Hilinski's hope.
Who Tyler was and will never die. His name will never cease to exist.
As we learned this morning, the Mayo Clinic had reached out to the Hilinskis and asked to study Tyler's brain, which led to a phone call they weren't sure how to receive.
And she called me and said the Mayo Clinic called and the report came back positive for CTE.
And then at some point it answered maybe a little bit of the why.
Doctors told Mark and Kim their 21-year-old son's brain resembled that of a 65-year-old. Football, which has been the subject of much reflection from doctors, fans, parents, and former players over the last decade, now has one of its youngest case studies to date.
Did football kill Tyler? I don't think so. Did he get CTE from football? Probably. Was that the only thing that contributed to his death? I don't know.
Now, in a statement today, the Washington State Athletic Department highlighted several policy changes for student athletes. You can read the university's full statement right now attached to this story on KXOI.com. For now, from studio this evening, Jack Ferris, KXOI 4 News.
Thank you, Jack.